Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we're having a great day today. It is Saturday, the 1st of July, 2023. Hang on. Oh, dang it. There we go. That's more like it. How's it going, everyone? Let's just change a setting real quick. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Yesmelin, how's it going? So normally on the 1st of the month there is a Spiral Abyss reset, which tends to end up meaning that we're doing it again in stream. But I want to do that tomorrow. So, because this Spiral Abyss just sucks. So instead I figured, okay, you know what? We're not going to have movie night. We will have the DevStream Rewatch party. Because the DevStream came out yesterday. Odd. So I figured, you know, we'll watch it. And see what's up. I don't have any dailies left because I did them. I haven't done my Archon hunt for this week. And it is an Amber Shard. Amber Shards are pretty good. So maybe we'll do that afterwards. I guess just to like... just to sort of warm up again, I might hit... what would I do? I guess I'll hit Conjunction Survival for a bit. Let's do that. Oh, hang on. Bot's finally arrived. Okay, there we go. Anyway, how's everyone been? Hope you guys have been having a good day. Today, me and the folks went out for a drive. Because Dad wanted to get used to the new car and hasn't really had an opportunity to give it a good old-fashioned drive.
Our worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
I feel like I'm already used to the new car. It didn't take too long.
The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from.
I mean, it is after all a car, so it kind of is what it is. So yeah. The car drives pretty well. We were looking at like how to do engine locking. Because we did actually end up having to drive down a somewhat steep hill. I don't think we've really figured it out just yet, but in Australia, we don't exactly have a whole lot of hills necessarily, so I feel like I don't really need to do that all that often. And if I don't have to engine lock all that often, then we don't need to really worry too much about it. Give me a head. There we go. I guess while we're just sort of warming up, I do want to briefly mention and acknowledge what's been going on in the United States. So for those who don't know, the Supreme Court of the United States has dropped two very big decisions over the past couple of days. Sort of back to back almost. And in my opinion, I feel like they're both very very destructive opinions that are like very much just going to completely screw over a lot of very normal working class people, and people who are just trying to, you know, survive. So the first one is affirmative action. They pretty much yeeted affirmative action. I find this particular one to be a little bit trickier to discuss because I see like a lot of people with, at least generally speaking, good intentions. They end up talking about affirmative action in a way that makes it seem really, really stupid. And I kind of understand to some extent like the point of view from those who genuinely feel like affirmative action is not necessarily the way to go, you know, as opposed to the people who just don't, who are just like very haphazardly not liking a certain group of society. Like, to some extent, it does seem a bit odd that affirmative action is essentially a way of using, well, we'll call it what it is. Essentially, it's like using race to like sort of pad out, for want of a better word, it's sort of like pad out the classes in universities, right? That's like kind of the idea. So I understand that, like, when you look at it like that, it does sound really, really detrimental to society because, like, well, we're trying to make things not racial. We're trying to, like, make it so that everyone is treated equally. And it does seem a bit weird if people are just, like, padding out things, hiring people based on their race, but like in an almost like weirdly positive but not really positive way. And so then you get like the concept of something called like the soft bigotry of low expectations, for example. Like, I totally understand where I totally understand like where this where that particular argument is coming from people who genuinely like are worried about potentially that being the case. But then, like, at the same time, it's kind of like, well, the problem that was trying to be fixed through the use of something like affirmative action was like a problem that had existed for like the last 400 years, and it is in fact very, very racial. And so in order to fix a racial problem, it's kind of inevitable that the solution is similarly like racial. It's difficult to try and fix like generational racial problems if you don't like actively just like try and help the race that got screwed over for the last 400 years in a direct manner. So like I don't like, yeah, I understand that. It's not that like for example the African American community are by definition less capable than various other races that were not screwed over by things like slavery. It's more like when you look at how things have happened in the history of America in particular, through like slavery and then continued segregation and, you know, and other policies like Jim Crow that even Australians have a general understanding of how those kinds of historical policies continue to screw over one section of the population, like with surgical precision, dare I say. Like, how would you fix that? It's like if I mean, Hassan made an analogy that more or less makes sense, but he may have like expressed it a little bit weirdly. But it's like, basically, you spent 400 years, no, not 400 years, you spent like a month doing something really, really dumb, which has resulted in a broken arm. In order to fix that broken arm, well, you kind of need to break it back in place, first off. But like, then you need to treat that arm. You need to actually treat the arm. You can't fix your arm by treating your leg. You can't fix your arm by sort of like haphazardly going around your arm and fixing your fingers instead. You kind of have to directly attack the problem head on in order to genuinely solve it. It's like, okay, it's like the battery of your car has died, which means you can't use your car right now because the battery's dead. To some extent, affirmative action is basically replacing the battery. Now you can, but like, you know, some people will then turn around and be like, oh my god, why are we constantly talking about the battery? Stop talking about the battery. Stop talking about the battery. It was like 15 years, it was like 400 years ago the battery was broken. That's not necessarily a good analogy. I don't know. Either way, that one I think was also, that one I think was a misstep. That one I think, I don't necessarily think the Supreme Court should have just killed affirmative action like that. We'll see what kind of ramifications actually take place afterwards, because it's gonna be fun watching the hiring practices of companies potentially look really different. I mean, we'll see. If they don't, great. If they do, then, well, here we go again. And then, of course, the other one was, it was apparently a Supreme Court decision that Doc Brandon's attempt at why am I dying so much? Doc Brandon's student loan forgiveness program was, I think, considered unconstitutional or something. I don't really know whether it's unconstitutional. But what I do find hilarious is that a lot of people who are rallying against the student forgiveness program received a whole lot of forgiveness loans for what was called PPP. I don't quite remember what PPP stands for. I think it's like personal. It was like a COVID thing. I think it was for like I think it was like relief for, like a bailout almost for like people who were running, people who had people under their employ and trying to like keep them employed, as opposed to just outright firing them because they can't afford them anymore. And then on top of that, we've had like many bailouts over the years. Bank bailouts. The automotive industry was bailed out in America at the very least. So like, bailing people out is a very normal thing to do. But what's different is that it's students, you know, people who are not necessarily in positions of power. In fact, they tend to find themselves in positions of economic non-power because they're students. And now they're continuing to be saddled with tons and tons of debt, which sucks. Like, the reality is, being saddled with that much amount of debt is going to suck, especially in America, where credit is such a huge thing, apparently. And so naturally, like, the reaction from like left-wing people, I actually think is quite appropriate. Naturally, because I'm generally quite left-wing myself. But like, I find that reaction should be quite appropriate, which is like, wow, really? So we're going to give like a lot of money in bailouts to mega wealthy corporations that's completely screwed up during, for example, the financial crisis and during COVID, when a lot of companies were potentially going to go under. But we're not going to do the same for students. Like, it's a similar amount of money. It's like, we're going to give a similar amount of money to a handful of corporations to bail them out. Okay? But then we're not going to give a similar amount of money that will actually bail out millions of kids. Millions of students. And adults who are working, so they're not even leeching off the system because they're actually working. It's their tax money, and it's not going to go towards, you know, fixing up their student loans. And like people would then turn around and be like, no, because they just took like these useless degrees that have like no value whatsoever. First off, there's no real thing as a useless degree. Every degree, to some extent, teaches you something. Gender studies teaches you something. If anything, it teaches you the difference between gender and sex. It teaches you the difference between, well, it teaches you what a woman is, Matt. You know, gender studies is a thing. But then on top of that, like, it's not just people who are taking allegedly useless degrees, as is often quoted by certain people who are just grifters themselves. Doctors, lawyers. There are stories all over the place of the reason why some lawyers, not some lawyers, the reason why a lot of lawyers who are hoping to actually like do something good and actually make a difference in the system, but they end up having to do like corporate law gigs where they're effectively defending a company because they may or may not have spilled some chemicals into the water. They're trying to figure out ways to like legally argue like, no, that's fine, because those companies are going to pay through the nose, which in turn means that like maybe, just maybe, their student loans can be paid off by the extremely corporate job that they're getting. Doctors. A profession that is famous for making a lot of money, and yet we have a lot of doctors who are saddled with a lot of student loan debt in America and in Australia too, I believe. So I kind of feel like I don't know why. I don't know. It just seemed weird that it even ended up being like a Supreme Court case to begin with. This is kind of what it's. I don't know. It just seems like one of those things where it's like, yo, this seems like a really, really good idea, just let it be. But it really seems like there is a section of the American population, at the very least, who are just hell-bent on making the country as bad as possible. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm running out of life support. Ah, I'm off by 4 seconds. Unbelievable. Ah, whatever. It's fine. So yeah, anyway, once again, in the space of about 2 days, America is, again, significantly worse than it was 2 days ago. And it really seems like this Supreme Court is constantly voting on party lines. It's always a 6-3 decision, and it's always the same 6 people who will make a very conservative decision, and the same 3 people who will be rebutting with a very liberal decision. It's a very partisan court.
Oculus, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind.
And the fact that like 6 dudes, one of which is hilariously corrupt, one of which is probably corrupt, and 3 of them were appointed by a guy who lost the popular vote and continues to think that he actually won the last election. They're like actively making massive change to an entire country of like 300 something thousand people. 300 something thousand people? $300 something people. Yeah, that's sorry, 300 something million people. It's like 6 dudes. 2 of whom are probably corrupt. 3 of them shouldn't even be on the court, honestly. And in the space of a few months, trying to get an abortion in America is now chaotic. And student loans will continue to not be forgiven. And you know, African Americans might potentially be overlooked for university admissions because they may have gone to a school in a community that has been massively underfunded, historically underfunded, which in turn results in a lower what do you call it, a lower quality education, which unfortunately, just in general, low quality education will make anyone less likely to go to university. And when that is because of historical underfunding and neglect
Operator.
on a governmental level, like, damn, the hell are you gonna do about that? Huh. Enough of that bullshit. Let's go and watch the DevStream. Do a bit of palate cleansing and we'll watch the DevStream now. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, cool. That works out. Play Wharf is what I wrote. Whoops. Okay. So we do actually have the please stand by. Here is the intro. I'm gonna put on earphones, actually. I think that sounds like a good idea. Okay. Alrighty. Let's begin.
Hello, everybody! Hey. Welcome to DevStream 172. A very, not sad, but our last DevStream. It's not sad. It's not
really
sad.
sad stream.
We're all gonna cry. Just kidding. It's our
Depressing
last.
stream incoming.
It's our last DevStream ever. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Our last DevStream until TennoCon 2023.
That's crazy.
So believe.
Yeah, we have community. Let's chat. Let's talk. We have
Oh, when is TennoCon?
lots to do.
Yeah, we're gonna show some things that you can look forward to, obviously, between now and TennoCon 2023. Some in-game things. How's the knee? Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we can do like a 2-month reveal of your healing process. Oh my god.
If I'm still on crutches by TennoCon, just push me over.
No.
Oh, what happened to Megan?
Care for you. And, yeah.
Just kidding.
Did she fall down the stairs or something?
Welcome
Damn.
to the stream. I know it is a Thursday, so thank you for being here. It is Thursday. It's a holiday tomorrow in Canada, so appreciate you being here on what is maybe a bit of a weird day for a dev stream.
Oh, okay, so that's why they went a day early.
Excited to
Okay.
have you. Before we jump into everything we have, let's just do couch introductions. We're going to start with you.
Hello. My name is Paulo, and I'm the design director in Warframe.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I am Rebecca Ford, and I'm the creative director.
Jesus Christ, what's Rebecca wearing today?
I'm Megan
Very
Everett.
bold.
I'm the community director for Warframe.
Eric Vetter.
Artist.
Concept director.
Man with a plan.
And I'm Eric Preston, lead sound designer for Warframe.
Yeah. And if you see some pages here, hang tight. We'll tell you what those are maybe near closer to the end of the stream.
I don't know about that. We're gonna get real.
No, we gotta wait. We gotta
Okay,
let the kids wait. Simmer, simmer.
What's in the pages? We won't tell you.
We'll show you. We'll show you soon. As always, there might not be too many spoilers in the stream, but just cautionary. Spoiler warning. We are going to be playing the dev builds. If you see anything weird, it wasn't my fault. Blame Rebecca.
Sorry.
It's always your fault.
Okay.
For watching today's stream, there is the Twitch drop of a Umbra Forma. That you
What? That's the Twitch drop today? Someone log into my...
Quick, turn my computer
Get
on.
that quickly.
So I missed out on a number of
Built Umbra
former.
Forma, not even a blueprint, a whole built one.
That's annoying.
Can log on my phone.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Do Twitch drops work on mobile?
Yeah.
They do.
Goddamn.
Watch the
All
stream.
right. Can't wait to watch it.
And then we also have Gift of the Lotus Alert starting at 3 for 24 hours. We have 2 Orkin Reactor. Oh, I got an ad.
I got an ad.
Orkin Reactor and Orkin Catalyst. Play the alerts in game, all that great stuff. Get yourself some potatoes built as well, because I'm feeling generosity today. All right, speaking of what we're going to be showing today.
Is Twitch chat not working today, or is everyone just silent?
Recent, and then go into what people can kind of expect. So we're going to start with
Because I'm being told that I have 4 viewers on Twitch and nobody's saying anything.
coming after and an Echoes update. Then we have some fun 10-year anniversary stuff to talk about.
Oh, hey, Seed, how's it going?
We'll finally announce when she is coming. And then, like I said, we'll get into TennoCon 2023.
I just work. Fair enough.
Before we do that, one more thing of housekeeping is, like I said, it is Thursday. It is June 29th.
As long as Twitch chat is working.
Thank you.
So then people are not
Which
just
means we're
typing in,
ending Our Pride campaign is near
So I'm not,
the end of
like,
June, and all June
not seeing a huge discussion going on in the chat.
So you have until tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time to spend 1 credit in the market to get your Pride
Tough
goods.
update.
But if you
New
maybe
update,
can't
domain,
access the game right
9
now,
map
or you're
space.
on
Oh,
vacation, you're on
okay.
a boat, I don't know.
Fair enough.
We are going to
Good luck with that.
We will have a code available for you that you can redeem for these items for the rest of 2023 if perhaps you are not able to get them in the markets. You can just keep celebrating Pride because, like I said, we love love and we appreciate you loving love as well.
Can the code be love from a boat?
Love from a boat?
That's a very different code.
Adam, can you change that real quick?
That's a TennoCon spoiler.
That's a different kind of game right there.
Love Island Warframe Edition.
Before we get into 7 Crimes of Calervo, Dean, would you like to run a platinum prize?
Oh, we're gonna commit some crime.
Oh, by the way, there's
Maybe 8 of
wait.
them.
I only just discovered this today because I was
Yeah,
I actually
crime
logged in.
is the
I haven't logged in a bit.
Add to the crime.
There's 2
You get to read it.
Which area?
arcane. There's 2 primary
Eric,
deadshot.
You're a
Deadshot? No.
cyborg with glasses. So
There's 2 oh crap, longbow sharp shots
Tetrahedron 7.
in Thingo.
love a
to get-
tetrahedron.
Read that
John.
perfectly.
I haven't actually checked
Please whisper
the shop,
Watch right now. In-game alias.
Achilles' shop, but maybe there might be a
1,000 platinum.
longbow sharp shot in there.
Are you getting your draw?
I'm watching us.
I'm still on the hunt for
You have a
a
delay.
few more.
I know I do. It doesn't work. It's like
All right. 7 Crimes of Calervo is live, the most recent update for you all.
it's been a week.
It's been literally a week,
Yeah, we released it Wednesday of last week.
Yeah, 8 days that 7 Crimes has been out.
Actually, I'm gonna have a
might
look
be
right now.
Participating in the Calervo's Hold event node. And I know there's kind of been with the
I haven't really been
discussions
trying to get Calervo myself,
why perhaps we did
but there's 4 days left to like
that, why it's limited
hardcore
time,
get
why it's
Calervo.
only available in certain moods. Can we speak to that?
Yeah, basically.
I might just end up buying
the
him,
way,
honestly.
The way it works.
Because I have like
There's like main
I have a lot of planet. I did just get another
islands
50%
that
off.
appear on and off depending on the mood. And we literally cannot put more because memory constraints. Like we're literally at the limit.
Yeah, some of the original specs had like 5 signature islands. Then it's like, okay, but we need to ship this, and not everyone has infinite powerful machines. So we had to curate the moods, and part of that curation was theme. So a dungeon island, the prison island, thematically doesn't fit with happy, in my opinion.
Yeah, we never really wanted to have it in all. We always intended it to be like part.
Yeah.
But we felt that if we released it on the first week and it was kind of RNG for you when it was on or it was off, it was going to be really frustrating for players. So because
Yeah.
of that, we added this event node so that for the first couple of weeks, basically everyone could do it whenever they wanted to.
Guaranteed
then later
Clervo
on-
experience.
Yeah, like 2 weeks of Clervo's hold, and then now it's sort of tied to 3 of the 5 moods. So it can appear in fear, anger, and sorrow. So 3 of the 5 moods have it, and I think, if I recall, there is some consternation about, we did say we didn't want to tie gameplay behind the mood, we wanted it to just be flavor. And the reality is that was our intention, and as this was coming together, it just is now a change from that original plan. So it's,
Say that?
I did, because I really wanted that, and then I started to realize, well, what I want and what we can do may not always be the exact same thing because of the performance limitations, and that's a totally important thing to consider. So we felt that the Clervo's Hold node, as an event node, we set it up in such a way that, based on community feedback and how things go on, we can actually turn it back on any time. So we have that first 2-week window, and well, not just turn it on.
I don't really see a reason to turn it on afterwards.
To test it and such, but I'm hoping that if there's
Could be interesting.
too much issue with people playing, if the rotation goes through Happy and it goes through Envy and the Clervo's Hold isn't there, we can maybe do weekends, we can do post-prime time things. Like we can bring the prison back in a thematic way that's interesting so that, maybe we can have our cake and eat it too. So
Oh, okay.
something I like to do, so.
Y'all like
I
it?
hear
So that's
that.
sort of the current situation is we know that we said we didn't want any gameplay tied to, like, it was supposed to be flavor first. We had to make
It's
some
secondary Shiva right now,
changes,
folks,
development,
for
but we currently have the
Acrithis.
tech that we can bring back this node to perhaps eventify it a little bit. So similar to how the Ghoul Purge is a thing, maybe there's things we can do to hopefully, like I said, have your pie and eat it too. I'll just keep
Oh my
moving.
God,
I'm moving down the
cake,
dessert
pie?
tier
One more
list.
time.
We're gonna-
Wait, are you saying cake's better than pie? Are we gonna start that?
Nope, don't say it. Okay, moving on.
We shall not.
Ice cream cake.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the one.
Tier 1.
I had that last night.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's
the
tier.
hell? Anyway,
Everyone's hungry
ice
at
cream.
DE.
Let's talk about Clervo a little bit. Newest Warframe, 53rd? 52nd? 3rd?
53.
There's a lot.
Steinax was 50, Veruna 51, Citrine 52.
50.
Clervo
53! Math is correct.
Nice.
And we did something a little bit kind of different with Clervo in terms of Overguard.
Yes.
And it's been a kind of a back and forth conversation
Hot
with
topic.
things.
I haven't actually tried
as to
Clervo
why
yet.
maybe we took that approach.
I don't have any opinion on him right now.
Basically, he has, so
Apparently he's pretty
the
good
original
from what I've
design always
heard.
had
But
the mechanic on his 2 where it heals when you hit others, but if you don't hit others, it hits you. And it felt really like in fiction with the whole stabby stab. It felt weird for the stab to give you shields. It's just, like it's a kind of diegetic problem of the fiction of like health versus the shields, which are more technological. It never felt correct. So we decided to try Overguard because also not only gives you survivability, but also gives you CC resistance. So that was what we were trying to do. The problem is without shields and without shield gate, you can get destroyed on Steelpath particularly.
Naros.
yeah, true. Anaros, true.
We are looking a bit at a few things for survivability.
I still haven't actually
split in 2.
given XX. I still haven't given Raider Raids why
I don't want you to think
Inara's
that
rework
it's
idea
for
for us to
Overguard 'cause it's
workshop.
not
I haven't
that
actually
size, it's much
sent him
smaller.
anything yet.
Basically, we are going to make it so
I need to get around to doing
let's
that.
say you have 1,000 Overguard and 1,000 health, and you take 10,000 damage. Right now, what happens in live is that
I actually need to
damage
write it up
kills
first,
it. It just goes
properly.
straight. Now what it will do is first it will consume that Overguard. Then it will give you, we're trying right now with 0.25 seconds of invulnerability, so like a tiny, tiny, tiny invulnerability just to kind of hold you over. And then
So Overguard
you
gate.
take more damage, you're good. So basically it just kind of gives you a gate. Now for that change, we do need to change code, which means we cannot ship it soon. That one will take a little longer for us to be able to ship. We already have it made, it's just, because we have to certify it and all that, we
Yeah,
can't
we
ship
actually, we're going to target the actual Echoes of Duviri update
for that.
for that one, yeah. So we'll talk more about that as part of the bundle, but we do have Clervo survivability thing.
Oh, so there is actually going to be a Deviri Echoes update.
That's
Okay,
all
sweet.
That can be more short term that we might do. We're experimenting with giving him a bit more health, adding a little bit of, basically making the Overguard cap larger and scale with power strength. So basically you can kind of mod towards surviving longer than that. And just like a brief invulnerability when you press your 2.
Right. So I see in chat the other questions are about adaptation and overguard. So when I mod for survivability, I throw my adaptation on. Any of my effective hit points are going to allow me to survive more with the incoming damage types. Currently, adaptation does not work with overguard or in some capacity.
The damage reduction.
So
The DR.
it is kind of interesting because it became better for Rhino.
Yes.
With the change we made for Rhino, so the way the Rhino protection worked before, the hits didn't count towards adaptation. Whereas now, when you have your Iron Skin, you can start building up adaptation stacks so that when you get to your health, you're protected. It doesn't work on the overguard itself because just like we do for enemies, you wouldn't want like a heavy gunner to have like 97% DR because of armor and that affecting their overguard because you'd never be able to kill them, right?
No.
So you wouldn't want that. So because
I could.
overguard does not take DR into account, it's just a straight up.
I'm gonna just say that right now. I can.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But it also reduces all CC. Is
It
the
also
intention.
reduces
So
CC,
you have a value that while active, all CC is reduced, but because enemy damage can melt through it, what do you do?
Yeah, the main issue is those one shots,
Yeah.
which can't really get you. Especially like I was seeing some clips go around when you're fighting an Eximus level 4,500. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna one shot you,
Yeah.
right? So we're just kind of giving that stopgap when you're passing through, and then
Gotcha.
we're hoping that'll
Do you not have shields with Kuleva?
can do something.
I don't actually know. Do you not have shields with Kuleva?
Which gives you a tiny bit of invulnerability.
So he doesn't have shield gate at all as well.
So as a Calervo player,
He only has health and overguard.
yeah, we'll have to test it. Like we'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and we'll have that in Echoes.
Yep. So all that.
Hopefully someone will answer in chat
looking at it.
Stuff is happening. Seeing your feedback about Calervo.
because I haven't played Kuleva at all.
And we're gonna play around with some stuff, and like you said, hopefully get something in the Echoes update, which we're going to talk about shortly. But speaking of Calervo, why doesn't he have his own standalone dagger?
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, artist.
Over and over. That's
Yeah, that's because we're so used to us stabbing in the back.
Dude's got so many daggers.
Yeah.
Why can't he have his own?
I agree. I don't.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Kids want a
Fire
dagger.
me.
Kids want a dagger.
Yeah.
He's got
Do
so
it.
many.
I'm in.
Yeah, I
7
guess.
daggers.
I guess we could make a dagger skin.
He has a dagger skin, but not his dagger.
Yeah, he has
He came with a dagger skin.
but he could have like his dagger.
Yeah.
More knives.
More knives. That's all we want.
Knives.
More knives to cut
That's all the
things.
players want is more knives.
Everywhere.
Okay. It's if they release a new dagger with Kuleva, guess what? I'm not gonna use it.
And players enjoyed it.
I don't really.
Is the
I find myself not really caring about a whole lot of melee weapons these days.
Yeah.
adding
That being said, I do want to get the bow and cannon.
with the monologue.
Hopefully, I actually remember to actually go and get it,
I
Yes,
ran
that
into
was a
him
lot of fun.
the
and
other
then I
day.
can
Did he
potentially
have something to say to you?
like that.
Going at me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really just
Put him down. It's good.
Sigma Artanis and Guandao Prime, but that's about it.
What's this guy doing here?
Yeah. The void, man. What can you say?
Showstopper and Primordial Jade
Crazy.
Spear.
Just play it.
Yeah, play
Thanks,
Warframe.
Eric. Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Vor is back in the Undercroft, and it's sort of led to some other potential interesting Undercroft things.
Yeah, we're playing around with some stuff, and this is going to lead into the Echoes of Deviri update.
Yep.
I'm going to really quickly load into this if you want to chat a
You have
bit,
to go to the
Red.
top.
Yep.
Open recent.
Oh God, why is it
Yep.
so tiny?
And then it should be
This
the
one, right?
yep. Nope,
No.
no. Down
This
two
one.
more. Yeah, so we're going to show you a little bit of how the sausage is made here. What we're going to do is, as part of expanding Duviri in our Echoes of Duviri update, just to kind of, I don't want to say this is the last Duviri update we're doing, but obviously for
Hey, Sirius, how's it going?
because we're, we have things to work on that aren't Duviri.
stuff coming.
Big stuff coming. We are going to be adding another Undercroft.
We don't know anything about
arena,
this
so we
quote-unquote
have
big
a,
stuff, do we?
really work in progress version of that here that we're going to show you.
2 arenas
2 arenas actually, but
and 1 game mode.
You can go to my screen.
yeah.
Yep, we're good.
So this is, the artists, the level designers, they're going in and they're putting proxies in, low polys, getting everything ready to actually build that level out. So here you're seeing really how the sausage is made.
This is
I'm
Undercroft?
calling this one Fractal Pastures because it's very much more of a grassland gameplay area. The other ones do have a lot of the Duviri town or elements of the Zariman in it. This one is themed around more of the grasslands in Duviri.
Wait, this is
So you're going to see a lot of work in progress stuff here just for
actually this might not be
level
Undercroft.
layout. And our plan is that
Recently moved back to
none
Canada,
other
bought my
than
first property and got a
Jackal
tattoo. Nice!
as an
Congratulations.
assassinate, Undercroft game mode will be coming. So we'll have
Getting
brand
getting
new
a
mode.
getting your own property
Jack
is a
Jackal.
huge deal, so congratulations on that for
And
sure.
then, the Jackal will be coming as a game mode in this tile set designed for it, so that you have cover, so you can, block his firewall. So you'll be able to kill the Jackal in the Undercroft as part of your Duviri loop.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we like the.
Is this also going to be part of the
sort
Undercroft
the rapid
rotation
that
shenanigans?
come in. The dream was always
Just something different and interesting to
boss in
do.
there.
Yeah.
So we're getting to it, and I think.
Not even 3 days into OD, a bird's already shouted in the window.
general
Hey
community,
man, it is what it is.
Jackal has
Dude,
also
a bird took a dump on our new car,
been ones,
Yeah.
and that's
but I was able to clean that up with some wet wipes.
Yeah.
So
better.
perhaps that's a solution for you.
Not my blocks.
Oh no, Meg.
Not my blocks.
Duviri Jackal. So yeah, we're just trying to get a good, healthy chunk of variety in the Duviri / Warframe gameplay things. So,
Well
you got
done.
the stropha.
Well
you
done.
have to get the other chat. So yeah, so that's something we're working on for Echoes of Duviri, giving a little bit more content for you to play with your Duviri loadouts. It might be interesting to go in with a crazy decree selection and shoot the Jackal. So bringing that Warframe into the Duviri power area and having some fun there. So that'll be in the circuit as well. So
Oh sweet, it's going to be in the circuit.
lots of
Easy.
good stuff.
Yeah,
that is
that's cool.
coming. This is just a very whip.
My parents were not happy about it.
We just threw the Jackal
Buddy,
in there.
parents are never happy with tattoos.
It'll have transmissions that aren't. The
It is what it is.
Say, specifically.
With the exception of parents that already have tattoos.
Also in Echoes of
If your parents don't have tattoos,
some Incarnate.
they're not going to be happy about you getting
in,
tattoos.
7 Crimes.
Nope.
We decided to wait a bit.
Okay, new incarnates.
Because of
Let's have a look at
we have some
what we're getting.
Concept art of the ones that are going to be added in.
Gorgon,
Ooh. We
Boar,
got the Boar, the Gorgon, the Anku, Angstrom.
I feel like these are beyond concept. These are
Anku, Angstrom.
Well, sorry.
Wait, is that a Gamma Core?
This is the real deals.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, there's a Gamma Core one.
Angstrom, like I said, that was Anku. So we have a nice selection coming. I don't know if there's any.
Yeah, that's a Gamma Core one. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's another one I'm gonna go and get.
I want to talk. If you're gonna do
Bet your ass I'll be getting the Gamma Core one.
We are. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, so as you know, there's a weekly cadence for earning arcane adapters. So depending on when we are ready to release the update, when you can get those in the circuit is going to be circumstantial based on how far into a given cycle we are. So we have scheduled content. It's weekly. So if we release when we're in the equivalent of like week 3, you'll get those in 4 weeks
4 weeks
time.
later, yeah.
4 weeks later. So that's like working as intended. We are a free-to-play game, so we do intend to sell those 5 for platinum, where you get the resources from so you can go to Cavalero and you can buy those just without having to wait, basically, which is kind of like we kind of painted ourselves into a corner, but we also are like, yeah, well, that's how our game works. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we're trying to time it. I mean, we were hoping to time it so that they would be pretty close to when we.
The rotation.
week was over,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're trying to,
Yeah,
but we're
so-
not going to cut.
I honestly
your
don't
program
think it's a
short
problem.
for new stuff.
I honestly don't think it's a problem if they release it
Weird because it has
if they release the new
so it's very hard to kind of time it
incarnate adapters,
so that it.
but they're not going to be out for like another 4
those
weeks.
five,
Whoopty. I mean,
yeah,
I think that's
them
fine.
basically
I honestly think that's okay.
Only those
can
5
buy-
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
those
for
five.
plat.
It's not a huge
Because
problem.
that's tradable. We'd
Making them problem with
I mean,
plat kind of defeats the purpose, though. I don't
if we
think
had
that's
per player
necessarily a good
progress or
idea.
something, so it's just
I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally buying power, though. Yeah, I find that too. I think that solution is probably a bit weird.
Will be for sale for platinum.
But just letting them be like,
Resources to install them.
it's like
adapt
because like it's like other games that have like, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to release a new.
day and
It's kind of okay. It's kind of like when like the game had Prisma Lens in the files, apparently, for the longest time, and then only recently was Prisma Lens finally a thing that was being sold by Barrow. Cool. That's just literally how it works. Things can be in the game, but you can't get them until inevitably one day Barrow sells it. In this case, okay, cool. They've put the Gamma Core Incarnate adapter in the game. It's part of the update. So it's in the game. You couldn't buy Prisma LEDs with plat though. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't think you should be. I don't think the idea of like putting all of these things in the shop so you can get them before you normally would get them through the circuit. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the circuit, which is like it's a 6-week rotation. You put something you've introduced some new cool things in the update, but they're not going to show up for another 3 to 4 weeks because they just happen to be in a different part of the circuit rotation. Okay. I don't really see a problem with that. I don't know. I feel like I don't really see a problem with that because it's basically it's like exactly how it worked when Javiri first dropped. It's like, oh yeah, Dread Incarnon is a thing. It's a thing. It's 100% a thing. It exists in the game files. It's a thing. But you're not going to see it for another 6 weeks. You're not going to see it for a month and a half because that's how the circuit works. It's a 6-week rotation. It's a long-ass rotation, but it's a 6-week rotation. So in a month and a half, you can get your Dread Incarnon. Okay. That's okay. Cool. Whatever. It's not like we were able to buy the Dread Incarnon with plat. So that's my point. I think it's a bit weird to be paying plat for, let's say, the Gamma Core Incarnon because it's not going to show up for another month. I think they should just. I feel like it would be better if they just put it in. It is what it is. Move on. And if people complain, hello, that's how time works. We're gonna just put it in and we move on. I feel like that's the way. I don't know. I feel a bit. It just feels weird.
And if you want the free path of them, you'll. Well, I mean, like I guess it's yeah. Anyway, we had a really long back and forth on how to do this in a way that is like.
Yeah, one thing we discussed, I don't know if I probably shouldn't even mention it here, but I'm going to do it.
Okay, can't wait for this.
We did say that maybe we would just turn on that store like the day that it matches with the week that they come
Right,
out,
right.
so that people don't feel like we're forcing their hand into buying them.
Yeah.
So at least the first 2 they can pick up that day, and they don't feel like we're kind of twisting their arm.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
we
we're
aren't
not.
twisting your arm. We're not twisting. We're not strong enough for that until we lift our 40-pound. Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. Putting them off a plat just seems weird to me.
Week that lands on a week 7.
Yeah.
But the
I'm sure some people will really appreciate it, but like it.
Like I don't want to say we're free to play, but we are. So I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. This is a tough business.
World out there.
It's a tough world out there. We're not trying to be pay to win, and I don't think we are. So
No.
the end of that.
The end of
You guys can tell.
Well, I
me.
mean, this doesn't make it pay to win. It just means that like you're not paying to win. You're just paying to get something faster. And that's always been the case in this game. A lot of things you can pay plat to just get the thing faster. I am nowhere near getting Kulevo. I can just pay some plat and get Kulevo, and I have no real problem with that. We've never been this game has never had a pay to win aspect whatsoever. It's always just been paying to skip the grind. In this case, it's potentially paying to skip not even a grind. It's just paying to skip a time rotation, but the problem there is that it's seemingly inconsistent with everything else. Everything else, as they were released, it was released with the idea that, well, there is a 6-week rotation. So if it's not there this week, it's going to be there on a specific week. So just get ready. I think it's that part that just makes it seem weird to me. I don't know.
Effed up, but you know.
No. The Echoes of Duviri patch notes will have all the information when that does go out, so stay tuned for that.
Anyway, we'll see what
as
happens.
Well, coming in Echoes of Duviri, we have some really cool dojo room.
Yes, we do for the dojo.
Dean's got a video that he's gonna play, and we're gonna talk over it.
Yeah, so we are
Whoa,
building out
okay.
some content from Duviri for
What's happening
dojo
here?
specifically. So this is the dev build. So you can see our team here is going in, and you'll be able to build this cap room for your dojo, and you can change the skybox.
Oh, it's a
to
dojo thing.
whatever
Okay, cool.
mood maybe you are that day. So if you wake up and
Oh, okay, cool. It's a
breakfast, you can be
pay
on
to
the
not
hungry
FOMO.
skybox.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can build these dojo areas, and we're kind of doing it in a different way where we're working with the space a little differently. So there will be details about how these will fit into your dojos with the layouts and such. But you can see here that we're going to support all of the Duviri spirals, and you'll be able to decorate these till your heart's content. Has a little bit of Duviri terrain in there already, and then of course you can add decorations and anything else that you want. So that'll
Yeah,
be
they got a pretty lot.
It'd be comparable to buying Volta Primes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, pretty much.
Tricky to incorporate to dojos, so they have a
Yeah.
few like
They have a couple.
particular wrinkles. but,
It's the first. Well, not is it the first
You just-
portal dojo room where you're actually
Like,
building a portal?
on principle, I don't really have a problem with it.
One other
But for
problem.
this one, it just seems weird.
Technically, yeah, but yeah. Come on.
Come on.
not the same thing.
Front-facing portal. But yeah, so that's coming in Echoes as well. So dojo.
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
new Incarnans. We have QOL, and then
It's
we have
just
a new,
weird.
We actually probably
It's
one
just
of the
weird, and
biggest
I
things in the update.
don't think it's necessary.
The new weapon.
The new weapon, a new drifter weapon.
Right.
Yeah, so we have
Oh.
our 6th weapon type for the drifter. So the Argo and Vel are a
Sword and shield!
Come on over, Dino.
yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect. No, yeah. Here's the
so this is a
lovely art.
mace and shield.
Oh, mace and shield.
is
Cool.
Really similar to what the Dax Malleus uses, the heavy Dax. So yeah, there will be a warframe.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use this a lot, I reckon.
Totally new melee playstyle for the drifter and for your warframe.
Nice.
Yeah, so you'll have.
Whoa! Okay, that's one hell of a shield. Looks interesting. If the stats are placeholder, then okay, fine. But crit chance 32%, crit mode 2.4, 24% status chance. Is this unmodded?
It's like an energy shield.
If this is unmodded, oh, this is gonna be pretty damn strong. But obviously these might just be placeholder stats.
Yeah, it's.
We'll see.
So this
It
is
does
coming
look
as
very
well
interesting, though. Not
in
gonna
the
lie,
Echoes
it
update.
does look very interesting.
We'll take a gander at the drifter version.
Yeah.
Go see my cave. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's see how it plays with the drifter.
we're
I
angry
think
today.
it'd be nice if D could add stances to the drifter. That's like the one thing I think it's missing.
It's gonna pre-process because you didn't.
Oh, because it wasn't.
Because like right now it just basically the drifters only have like one
Talk about
combo,
What about sounds? What about
one like combo thing,
Always.
which does make it seem a little bit boring. Not gonna lie,
talking about earlier?
it does make it seem a little bit boring. But
The
Can we
Guika
get a Guika
if they
for
get
the-
like stances in there, that'd be
there
really
in
cool.
in the Duviri music. Yeah, there's a bit of Guika.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Just a Guika game.
Just a dose.
just a tiny dose of Guika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil.
You don't want to
75%
take
of the
too
sounding warframe is Wicca and Brussels sprouts.
yeah, it's true. So the Argo and Vel will be waiting for you as part of the Drifter offerings as well. So you can get it with your Platinum or Pathos clamps, and then the Drifter will have a. Yeah.
I keep forgetting to claim my plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your quick shot.
Sorry,
Yeah, we're
Demi.
trying a different kind of play style with this one. Basically, if you parry, it lowers the cooldown of your power strike, so you can use your power more often if you're doing
Oh, nice.
perfect parries. So it's kind of rewarding, just that more like that. Yeah, the good timing when you're parrying.
Also, it's rewarding freaking Wallace sees the Bay domain.
Pretty good Echoes update coming, and I think if all of this doesn't float your boat, there's something very special coming in this update as well.
This combo looks
Could
crap for
be.
drifter.
It could be.
Yeah, it's a bit
Show here that I don't
like
know.
it kind of ends up being like
Okay, I
you
don't know. Don't listen to me.
As you do.
like
No,
trying to do
no,
cool
first.
combos with the
No,
drifter.
Go in your order.
It kind of ends up being like trying to time your normals with your
You
heavies,
can recolor warframe.
and then kind of just
the upper-
figuring it out from
we
there.
are-
It's
we were adding
I think having some
more words
combo,
that I
some
gotta
stance
think about it,
mods
but I
for
know
drifter
it
would be
must
nice.
worked on.
Don't give me that much power. No, don't let me do that.
I don't know. That's just like the one. I feel like having
We're gonna put
stances
it
with
full
the
black
drifter
and
would be
white
good.
If Megan's allowed to color customize.
As you might have seen in my gameplay, I was playing with Wisp Prime. We've already shown her, announced her, obviously, but we have a little bit of a teaser for you. It's not the full trailer, but it is a little bit of a tease as to what
Was Prime trailer.
eventually. So let's.
Dat ass. Let's go.
Let Let her be real. This wisp.
Whoa!
That's some nice sound there.
Very cool.
That's some nice sound.
I can't wait for the Wisp Prime sets to
And we can announce that
Go
Wisp
on the
Prime is
market
going
for,
to be
like-
coming July 27th. On
Oh,
all
sweet.
platforms. You'll finally get
July
Wisp Prime.
27th. When the update drops,
Company
Wisp
name's
Prime
Golden
set will go
Prime,
for like 1,000
Crimson
plat.
Prime. Oh, look at that.
By the
art.
time I log in that night,
This is her and all
Wisp
her
Prime
glory
set will be going for
Prime.
120 plat.
Looking very ethereal. Little
So I will just probably buy it off the market.
is the accessory. So here's her signed Dana as well as
Oh!
her operator suit.
Ooh, Drifter suit.
And then the next one.
Oh,
think
I
is
might get
the-
accessories then.
Together, best friends.
Ooh, I don't know.
Pair.
Awesome.
And then the next
Maybe I'll get the Prime accessories then.
Okay, never mind. I can show them in game. That's fine.
So incredible. We really wanted to make sure we had 100 days of Hildren, so it was really important to us that
I still haven't found Baruch and Hildren.
was
Not in a hurry.
100
Yeah.
days at least, so
You don't need to get all of them.
days of Hildren, and then
I
July
do.
7th is when our
And Wisp, I think, is a very special one because,
Please.
like Baruch Prime, I'm probably going to like forget to get.
come back as meta. Only one.
Not because Baruch is bad,
Only one can hope.
only just because I've never really
Well, show off.
bothered to ever.
See,
play
I
Baruch
wouldn't
for some
lie
reason.
to you, Dean. There it is.
Oh, Gunsen Prime.
Oh, awesome.
Now,
Now that's a
Wait, is that
Yeah.
I know.
and is that
Yeah,
wait, what's the gun?
In the game development
Oh,
space,
Foreman
it's
Prime,
very
right,
innovative, and we
of course.
actually the Gunsen, even though it has gun in the name, it's actually a melee weapon. So we do crazy. Yeah, it is a fan. It's not.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother getting the weapons. They don't seem.
Actually, two fans.
I've never really cared about the Foreman or the Gunsen.
Gun. It's two fans.
But yeah, I'll probably get
That's what we
Wisp
call
Prime from the market. From the Warframe market.
But yeah, so July 27th with Prime in all her glory. Of
But I
course.
might get I might actually get those
Fashion
accessories.
frame
They
her.
sounds interesting.
Should you?
I mean, you could look like this.
Okay, that's incredible.
What do we think?
That's I like.
You got a Tenno Gen
Eric
vibe.
likes it.
I can hear it.
It's all right.
You can hear it. What does sound designer?
What does this sound like to you, Eric?
Common sound designer
Yeah.
moment.
Sounds
Exactly.
Like redo.
The big question is, did they nerf Wisp Prime's
Hit
ass?
random. See what happens. Nope. Nope.
Wisp Prime looks meh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Nope.
Original asset is better. You reckon?
Yeah.
I like
We'll
that
we'll
one.
see.
And then we'll of course make.
But
Shit, yeah.
Wisp, but yeah, but like Wisp has like a lot of really nice skins
Black and
already.
That's right.
Corrected.
I'm an artist.
What else you got?
Except Wisp Deluxe. I don't really
Play
like
around
Wisp
with
Deluxe,
some
but like there's a lot of
Tenno
really good Tennogen Wisp
yeah.
outfits out there.
Yeah.
using the Wisp Prime helmet on the Tennogen skin.
Very nice.
So yeah, if anything, there's a lot of stuff.
What are we
Prime worst accent.
What are we making?
Or
Art. We're making art.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It doesn't make me visibly wince as opposed to Wisp Deluxe,
No.
What do we-
which kind of makes me
Oh,
not
dear.
particularly happy.
Come on.
I don't particularly care for Wisp
Fine.
Deluxe, but Wisp Prime actually just
It's fine. It's fine.
on
I mean, it's
first
really
look it
good.
looks pretty decent. I reckon.
so good. It's the best.
Someone just said walking garbage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, floating garbage technically.
Any floating garbage. Thank you, Eric.
No.
Yes.
But yeah, that looks pretty good.
Prime.
I reckon that looks pretty decent. Will I stick with that?
There it is.
That's gold.
Probably in the end, no.
Broken. Don't judge me like that.
I'm very attached to my current Wisp looks.
I know. Not that you guys deserve that.
Eighth crime. That's gold. Well
Where's my
said.
Twitch drop? It's been 30 minutes.
Approved.
Are you?
How do I know if I'm getting it on the app?
I don't know. 1,000 platinum, Dean. Yay. Took a second. 1,000 platinum going to Eric P. Who's it gonna be?
You know me.
This is just draining my battery and I'm not even getting the drop.
Yakser? Let's go with Yakser.
I'm at
Yakser.
Congratulations.
Please
It's a
whisper.
lot of platinum.
It is. The
Very
Warframe
nice.
Twitch channel you're watching right now, in-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum. Yakster. Was that right?
Yakser.
Yakser. Yakser. All right.
Yikes or
What
yikes.
other- Oh, actually, yeah, we'll go into that. Like I mentioned at the top of the hour, something also you can look forward to between now and TennoCon 2023 is we are doing another wave of 10-year anniversary celebratory things. Doing a bit of a, well, if you were here for the beginning of the year, we did all of our Dex alerts, so all of our anniversary items throughout the many various years that we have done Dex items. We are doing a bit of a bring back alert style, not all of them, don't get excited. We're calling it the Recall 10-0 event. where we will have alerts. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek.
Oh.
Daddy.
Cool.
Anyways, bringing back
Oh.
some very memorable boss fights in a alert style with some fun
Oh,
for
Nihil.
those. And as well,
Oh, no
there's
way.
going to be obviously maybe some cosmetic rewards. We saw some noggles in there, and we do have. Speaking of getting the Stropha,
Did we speak about that?
remember I got it because of Jackal.
Oh yeah.
We have a new Gunblade skin coming.
Ah.
This is the Kindred Gunblade skin. It'll be a part of the
Okay.
event, Recall 10-0.
So it's basically a
these
Dex
alerts
Gunblade
and
skin.
events are
Okay,
gonna
looks
be
good to me.
Leading up, starting in July, so stay tuned.
Very
Starting in July,
Shredder-esque,
up
if
to
you ask me.
TennoCon.
It's
Nice.
very
Get
Shredder-esque.
some fun stuff, get some rewards, and yeah, just hang out, celebrate 10 years.
That sounds awesome.
There you
That
go.
skin is pointy.
It is.
how
It's more
pointy
blade
that
than
is.
gun, I
It is
would say.
Oh, wow.
More blade than gun. I hope we can stab things with it.
Statty.
It's a blunt.
It's a blunt. It's a gun.
Clearly, it's a blunt.
It is a Gunsin. As well, another thing that is going to be returning is a very fun, popular seasonal event, Dog Days.
Oh
Dog
god.
Days will be coming back. I won't tell you.
Love Dog
Someone
Days.
just said it. Wow, good for you. No, I won't tell you exactly, but Dog Days will be
Yeah.
returning.
I think a lot of people probably wanted a different event as well, but Scarlet
Oh,
Spear.
sorry.
It's not going to happen.
No Scarlet Spear, but Dog Days is going to be.
Man,
coming
what
back.
is-
And
yeah,
we have
bring back
a
Scar
bunch of
Spear.
Really fun new
I'm with you.
rewards.
I'm with everyone on this one. Bring back Scarspear.
Diana and
Scarspear was
my
great.
absolute favorite.
Bring back
I have
Scarspear.
to show it.
Oh boy.
Is a new domestic drone that is, if you've ever played Hot Wheels, you might enjoy the Beachcomber.
I'll see if we'll see if there's like anything interesting. We'll see if there's any new thing for Dog Days. Otherwise,
Wow.
I personally
On,
I'm fine
in
with
your
Dog
landing
Days.
craft or your Dormazone or.
But there is a new.
see, we're
But
going
if
for
we
it.
get a new drone from the Dog Days, I guess I'll end up doing Dog Days.
Some ramps.
Oh, now. Okay. There we have it.
I'm hoping
Those drones are
Enough
new.
Flames is the
But will we have to get them through Dog Days? That's the big question.
Appreciate
He
you.
did say he was going to.
He did say it.
Speed flames.
I want
I need at least 20.
Yeah. So I'm going to be leaving a fire trail. The domestic drones are going to clean, and the infested one is leaving a mess.
We got
Oh my God, you
Oh, it is? Alright, okay.
toxin and fire. Oh
Well,
my
then here we
God,
go
you
then.
You can do damage type drones.
just kill yourself in the orbiter. I like
Wish
it.
I could.
I wish I could. Anyways, one of the rewards coming with Dog Days.
Oh, it is coming with Dog Days. Okay.
Later
as a
this
seasonal
year.
event later this year, so you can look forward to that. A couple other things that are coming between now and TennoCon is we are going to do a Prime Resurgence, of course. We have some art here. It's going to be Banshee and Mirage. They're going to be coming in July.
Oh, Banshee and Mirage are back. Okay, sweet, nice.
Yeah. Look at those girls. Look at those gals.
It's tricky for me to figure out a way to use Banshee these days,
There was a
but Mirage is really good.
It was
Mirage is very, very strong.
Days.
So
That TV,
I know.
That's cool.
playing TennoCon,
I
and I'm like,
know. I know.
I don't know. Should I do a
Like a threat.
similar video to the Genshin videos where I'm like,
Resurgence
should you
rotation
pull
will be happening
X
in
question
July,
mark
and then
video?
We have another Prime Gaming, which is a Cronin weapon.
Which is
mod, so if you want-
like Banshee Prime is coming back. Should you get her? What can you do with Banshee? And then I'll do a video of like, and then the video will go into like, what can you do with Banshee Prime? Because that one's gonna be tricky because I don't really know what you can do with Banshee Prime these days. But then I could do another one which is like, Mirage Prime is coming back. Should you get her? And then that'll be a very easy one because it's like, yes, because Mirage Prime can do all these cool ass things. I mean, you should definitely get all of them. You can get all of them eventually. But like, I don't know, should I do those kind of videos? I don't know.
wanted
Hey.
a sexy Cronin
Love the
skin.
Cronin.
I've always wanted a sexy Cronin skin.
Always wanted a sexy Cronin skin. So that'll be coming as well. And then we
Because I don't really
find
know.
ourselves in
Banshee can be made tanky now.
August
Ne-
26th.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
To be
Hey?
specific.
What's then?
a lot of people forget she's not automatically
Any
unviable.
plans?
Banshee can be made. Wait. Banshee can be made tanky now? Even I'm not aware of how this works. We're gonna have to look at that. Okay.
No, I know what it is.
Little show.
Oh, Aqua shots with like
I
health and
haven't listened to
health and
TennoCon
armor.
for 3 years.
We're
Oh
back.
my god.
Interesting.
I know.
I don't know how we ever
Interesting.
did it.
Okay.
I don't know how
Okay.
we ever did it.
I'm looking back at like 20.
I'm looking more at like how Quake is
How did we do this?
What's wrong with
almost seemingly
It's gonna be
useless
so fun.
It's gonna be
in
great.
Steel Path because it doesn't
It's
do
currently
enough damage.
a sold out event, so if you're coming,
So I can't really think of like
again and hang out. And
her
the old
main
RC
weakness was just the
place.
instant death in the past, and that's how it.
The old RC place.
For me personally, it was always been how Quake doesn't seem to be doing anything in Steel Path. So when your ultimate ability doesn't appear to be doing anything in Steel Path, that is a pretty big red flag to me. If someone's found a way to make Quake useful in Steel Path, I would like to see that.
Digital tickets
now.
are still available, so if you're not coming and you want to celebrate with some really cool thematic in-game items, obviously Barrow Katir's relay ticket, coveted item there. The digital tickets are still available, and they'll be available until TennoCon and a bit after, because
get your
I
digital
believe
packs.
Barrow's here for a week afterwards. So he'll be here with
She has
all
an
his
armor
wares
strip,
if
so
you
I
wanna
imagine
get
if
yourself a
possible.
digital
That's the
ticket.
thing, even with full
But
armor strip,
today we are going to be
it
unveiling
doesn't seem to be doing enough damage
schedule. So if you're familiar
against health.
maybe
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something.
TennoCons, we have obviously the main stage panels. We will be doing some.
I've tried
panels.
Fireworks Banshee. It doesn't seem
TennoCon
to be
reveals
killing
and
enemies
those,
fast enough
but
as
right
well.
now we have information on.
So
the
I don't
stage.
know.
You can
I feel like I'm
plan
missing something.
Your day. Thank you, Dean. So we're gonna.
I
kick
will
off
do my
today
best to
with
try and do a
welcome
Tenno
to
live
TennoCon 2023
watch
with
party.
you and me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You're on the hook, Rev.
Sounds good.
I just tell her where to
We'll
go.
see.
She goes
that's
there.
We'll see what
Show
happens.
up. You just tell me where to be.
So the live stream itself, 12:30 is when that's going to kick off. We are going to do a little bit of a pre-show, but this is when the show.
It's not gonna be like
begins,
last time where we were
12:30,
able to do
on
the whole thing,
stage, saying hi to
because I'm-
everyone. It's
I'm
live.
at home.
We're going to have
My folks are gonna be
bloopers.
asleep.
We're going to not mess up our
That's the
words.
difference.
Everything's going to be fine.
I don't have any bloopers.
You don't have any bloopers. And then at 1, we're going to do the Art of Warframe with me. Eric's going to be there.
Eric.
The schedule not having a date is pure fail.
That would be cool.
I mean, we know what.
Not at the art.
We allegedly know what the
So
date
that'll
of
be at 1.
TennoCon
2, we
is.
have the sound system hosted by Taylor.
So it's
Eric
just
will be up.
whatever that
The
date
other Eric
is.
will be there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what date it was.
Than just
No, it's just you guys.
One person.
But I think it should be on a. I think it should be
There is more,
Saturday.
and that information
Their
will be
time, which
available
means
later
Sunday
on.
my time.
And then of course at 3 p.m.
Usually that's the case.
Cosplay contest. Helen's going to be hosting that. Very excited to bring this back in person. And we also have a little bit of a video. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, Dean, but a little bit of a video to explain the cosplay contest, how we have competitive and non-competitive. So take it away, Helen.
Cosplay.
The cosplay contest is back for TennoCon 2023.
Cosplay contest is always back. Oh yeah, and this time they're actually hosting it properly again,
This
so that's
year,
really
we've
exciting.
introduced 2 categories, competitive and non-competitive. Non-competitive is for those Tenno who have thrown something together that they're proud of and that they just want to showcase on the TennoCon stage. But competitive is where things really heat up. We have a $10,000 prize for first place, and there are other
Damn.
prizes at the ready for runners-up.
$10,000.
We have Lightning Cosplay joining us as expert
God
judges
damn.
to appreciate all the love and care that goes into your creations. If you're a cosplayer,
People would come and
coming to
cosplay even if they don't. Yeah, true.
we want to give your work the spotlight. So don't forget to pre-register by August 6th. Pre-register for the cosplay.
Yeah, so for those who are not
contest at
keen beans on like actually competing,
warframe.com/TennoCon.
you can
See you
also
there.
like just show your stuff out.
We
Who
will
cares?
see you there, Helen. Hope to see you there.
But the
We're
big one,
excited
oh,
to see what
but
cosplay
the
we're gonna get.
the competition is gonna be pretty good.
$10,000 prize.
10K, damn.
Insane.
That's great.
What would you do with that 10,000?
Oh,
put
I
something
buy
together
some new
right
clothes.
You just go new clothes. You look great. Why do you need new clothes?
I'd buy some socks.
Oh, okay. Don't show those grippers. Watch out.
Keep those dogs in there.
Keep those dogs in there. So you can still sign up as Helen mentioned. So if you are looking to participate in the cosplay contest, I highly recommend doing.
Can I just wear this?
You could. Although, is that copyright? Because it's not yours. Is that infringement?
Are you gonna sue me?
Am I being sued?
Okay.
Is it 10,000
She's gonna try.
Canadian or
Yes.
USD?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
The old Canada.
Okay.
No Canada.
Come
I saw
on.
That's a
some
good
comments
dollar. It's
about
I believe
So it's 10,000 Canada, which is
You
like
can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe
It's just.
I have no idea how much that is Australian.
$10,000.
never,
never,
never know.
Some
Could be
kind of
rupees.
dollar.
Could be
rupees.
pesos. I don't know. Anyways, all the information is on the
10,000 Zimbabwe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it comes out to
all the
approximately
information
a
is
cent.
on the TennoCon website that we have at warframe.com. You can check that out. And finally, what is this giant ice cream cake looking
Oh.
thing?
Are you suggesting I could eat that?
Oh.
You could. It is
Seems like we
edible.
should do a 2% cave
If you've been here for 10 years, as a lot of us potentially have, we've always
Is this the
talked
art
about
book?
doing an official art book.
Oh, it is.
Talk to me, Eric.
So it's done.
10 years later.
Congratulations.
Well, it's not fully done
This
yet.
is
but
literally the proofs of the.
These are the proofs, yeah. Obviously, they're all printed on single pages, so it's not this size.
It won't be 40 pounds.
It's about half. It's probably about somewhere around there, maybe. Anyway, But yeah, it's
We'll show you a little bit, a little
some
sneak peek.
pages. I can show. Wait, all right.
That's all right. We'll reorder.
All right, see you, Shin. Thanks for joining.
That's cool.
This is my
Eric.
favorite page.
Dedicated.
Zoom in, Dean. Zoom in.
Dedicated to the Warframe community, right
Nice.
there. Wow.
So yeah, we got some. Just kind of going here.
Table of contents.
I can't see whatever that is.
A white piece of paper.
So just this is about
Oh.
the size. It's 12 by 17, so it's massive. But I wanted to showcase all the crazy concept art from the last 10 years. Well, as much as I could.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's still thousands of images. We could have made about 4 or 5 art books, but anyway.
I know. We made one.
One giant one.
Yeah.
Damn.
The OG Grenier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The next page you got to show, and then.
And then yeah, we can end it here for
Yeah.
sure, or the next two. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, the old, the
Original
old,
work.
Yeah.
This is the
the
most
old
exciting.
logos,
This is obviously this is the second page. You
That's
can't
and then the other
There's a lot
logo ideas. Okay, there we
of
go.
How we got to the logos.
Yeah, I remember those days back in 2012. That
There's
was
all
crazy.
kinds more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's massive. It's awesome. Took forever, but I'm still
I'm
very nervous about the.
Kinda keen beans to go and
Anything
get the
you
art
love
book.
about the art book, make sure you let Eric know. And if there's anything,
I might be able to get an art. I might be able to get the a copy of the art book from Kinokuniya.
Curator and arbiter of
If it actually makes it all the way down here, I might be able to just
I
go
have to
straight up
thank
buy it from
Perez, who
Kinokuniya.
was a consultant on this. He helped me lay this out. He's
Ramon gets a round of
amazing.
applause.
Ramon?
Ramon.
If not, I'll just get it
Yeah,
delivered
helped
from
me put it
Canada.
in. And then Miriam Strom. I
No,
believe, helped with
nice.
the,
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might.
nice.
I could just end up buying it from Canada.
But again, if anything's
all the
wrong with it, it's
blurbs
his
that
fault.
were written
Many blurs.
Oh yeah.
by individuals.
Yeah. How about those blurbs?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone wrote blurbs.
I think.
They each
I
wrote
think.
them
Did they
themselves. No
now?
one else wrote
As
them
someone who's
for
played this game for
at
10
all.
years,
I got a lot of blurb
You're
requests.
ghostwriting blur?
gotta get that art book.
Oh,
Some
damn.
people are busy, right? So
I'm a helper. I'm a helper
course.
personality. It's
Of
what-
course.
I just
We
help.
know,
I help
we
people
know.
find their voice. Is what I'll
Oh,
say.
that's lovely. That's so lovely.
yeah, basically.
So this is going to be a TennoCon launch window
Yes.
for the art book. We'll have more information about it
Yeah.
as we lead up to TennoCon. But yeah, finally, 10 years later, physical art book.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. I
Yep.
can't wait for everyone to see it. I'm
Yep.
so stoked. So
10-year
you work
legacy.
out
and we
to
deserve
carry.
it. We deserve it. It's been 10 years.
Yeah, I know,
And
man.
It's a little slice of history, you know. There's a lot of much earlier stuff, so it's cool. Leads into all the wild stuff. So
It's nuts.
What does an art book sound like, Eric?
Well, he did it there.
Yeah.
Quick, get the microphone out.
500 pages being flipped.
it's not 500 pages.
Whoa,
My
You're gonna
estimate.
get sued
That's just
too.
an estimate. Yeah.
We're all getting sued this stream.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
dear.
No, it's not getting sued. The winner of 1,000 platinum.
Oh.
Oh, Dean knew. I saw his hand move. He knew what I was gonna do.
Maybe Dean thought he was gonna get sued.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll give it 1,000 platinum. And then also coming, TennoCon, we are doing another Dex item.
yes.
We're going to be doing
Another
an
one.
operator drifter suit. I'll get to that momentarily. 1,000 platinum. Who is it?
Oh, Dex suit. Okay, cool.
Majuro.
Majuro.
Congratulations.
Probably will never use it, but okay, cool.
I don't know, Majuro. I don't think Majuro works.
Majuro.
Mijoro?
Platinum on the way.
It's Majuro's mask.
Only if you whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now, in-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum. Majuro. Was that good? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Butchering it.
Yeah.
TennoCon Mexico is canceled. Megan can't say Mijoro.
Sorry.
To be clear, that's not Spanish. It's just a random.
That was not a language, but my own. So sorry. Anyways, back to TennoCon 2023. We are doing a Dex Operator Drifter suit. This is going to be given.
This is not it, though.
No, this is not it. You can go. You can go. This is the. No, I mean, I need you, so please stay. This is the Wisp suit, so Rebel in the
Yes,
in the
this
beauty.
is for the sort of sorcerer-ish aesthetic for your drifter. This is the Wisp Prime. What?
Is that plus symbol new?
That plus symbol is always on DevStreams, and the same 3 people on Twitter say, when are we getting operator loadout slots? And they always send me a screenshot circling the plus sign. And I say, nothing to comment on yet because it's not, but it is done now. So it actually is shipping with echoes of Duviri, maybe. And you will be,
Wow.
Actually,
Definitely maybe.
It's a surprise.
Maybe.
We'll have to wait
So
and see.
for I think it's Van Line is one of them that tweets at me about it. But there's a couple other people that do. But that plus sign will actually do something on the public build soon. Maybe
Perhaps.
more loadout slots for you.
Okay, they can't figure it out.
Right?
They can't figure this out.
We don't know
Do
what
not
it'll
press
do.
it. It actually might have a script error. So do not press it, Meg.
I was trying to serve you, and this went very weird.
It's so weird. It's the truth. Anyway, Dex.
Dex skin.
Don't
Here
press
we
the-
go.
Don't press the button.
Don't ignore that one. We have,
that second
the
one?
Dex. This is Drifter.
Oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually.
It will be coming TennoCon 2023.
Liger
It'll
design.
Yeah,
yes.
I might take the
On
top.
concept side, Liger.
I think I can.
Yeah, what we
I
wanted
think you
to
can
do for our
definitely use it.
10-year
Actually, you know what? No, the helmet.
Keep the Dex colors.
The helmet. You can
and
definitely
sort
use the
of
helmet.
Everything we've built with the
The
Dex
rest of it
language.
is
And we wanted to apply it to
up
both
to
the
your
Drifter
discretion,
and
I guess. But
Operator.
like, the helmet does
so
look pretty
that,
good.
Sorry.
Damn.
Don't look.
Yeah.
Don't look up.
Burp.
Yeah.
We do.
So it's gorgeous, and the character art team and the concept team came together really to absolutely nail this. This is a work in progress version of it, so there will be some tweaks, but essentially what you see is what you get with some texture tweaks here and there. But this is what we were going for, and it's just you got the entire lotus motif in the arm. It's just
It's like growing out the back.
I
Like,
know
it's
the
so
dragon.
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah, those look amazing.
it's
Yeah,
so
this looks
good,
infested.
and it will be completely free as our sort of finale to the 10-year anniversary celebration at TennoCon. So come TennoCon, come August 26th, every player that's ever played Warframe will get this. Will get this if you log in. So you have to log in to get it completely free. So it'll be there for you.
Nice.
Free.
This is the operator version. I saw someone in chat asking.
Yeah.
So it can go on both.
Yep.
So dope.
You have small guy or little guy? Oh wait, small guy or big guy? Sorry.
Actually, maybe.
Smaller.
Smallito.
Very close. The
that
Spanish is getting
correct?
great.
No. You just add ito to make it smaller.
Oh.
Like gatito is kitten.
Oh, very good.
And gato is cat.
All right, so that is our next deck suit coming TennoCon 2023.
And
You'll
it's
get that
free.
for free. All right, we're almost wrapping up stream. How many platinum prizes have we done? 3. Very good. Shall we do a Hildren Prime Access?
100 days of Hildren, baby. Let's
100
go.
days of Hildren. Has it actually been 100 days?
I think it's been March 15th is when she launched. So it's been probably like 99 or 101 days. I don't know, something in there.
Very good. All
100.
right, Eric P., what do we got?
Chagu 7.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Is that Spanish?
So what's the
There's a good fair chance this person already has a Hildren
Not
Prime.
ocho, that's 8. What's the siete?
Okay. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now. In-game aliens platform play Warframe on will get you your 1,000. Nope, your Hildren Prime Access Chagu 7. Congratulations. Before we go into closing remarks and all that, what are you guys working on? Without spoiling anything, don't spoil anything. Eric, what are we working on?
Working on a lot of music and sound design for some really cool stuff that you'll see eventually, but really, really excited about it. So cannot wait to share.
Yeah, it is going to be unbelievable.
What are you working on, Eric?
Art book.
You're just staring at it.
There's still things.
Of course.
But then all this team's working on some wild, cool new stuff. Should we talk about it now? I'm sure.
Don't you dare.
You mentioned there's Prex card in there.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, you can actually cut the art book up to get your own Prex.
Ramon, don't listen. Don't listen. No.
Oh, actually, yeah. Is there any word I saw chat about a next Warframe album drop?
Yes, so George has been working hard on the
That was a very loud can.
the vinyl stuff.
Sorry, I was thirsty. Tell me more about
Tell me more about them.
That was a very loud can. What the hell?
these vinyls of which you speak,
George's
funny
been
man.
working hard on it. It's coming along really well. Some amazing art that is coming with the cover that we're really excited about. So yeah, we can't wait to to get all of that music. It's like years of music.
Probably the
Is it
DeViri
literally
music
10
as
years
well.
No, it's,
No, not
it's
tenants.
from that album, which you can't see. I'm pointing up into the
Is that this is what you are one?
So that one ends with Second Dream, More Within, and then this one picks up from, I think, just before Sacrifice on.
Yes.
Oh,
and
God.
it's three records, so there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff to go through
Sacrifice
then.
Fortuna, Call it Tempestari. It has a couple DeViri teases.
On a little tiny one.
Yeah, like it has
short
a 7
play.
inch.
Yeah.
As a tiny guy?
Tiny
Yeah.
guy.
Small and smaller?
A couple DeViri tracks
Tiniest.
on
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, DeViri.
Yeah, so
It looks awesome.
I saw that
All the
for it.
artwork too.
yeah, it's incredible. So we got a brand new,
Astounding.
and that's going to be for sale at TennoCon, I think, or pre-ordered or something. I don't know. We're
Not
working
sure.
on it.
Not sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
Look at George's Twitter. He keeps tweeting about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to George's
I
Twitter.
want a free one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No news about cross save right now, but soon we'll be able to share.
I actually have an anecdote about it, and that's how I'm
Is
gonna.
that your
yeah,
anecdote?
It's brutal.
We're not there yet.
It's-
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we'll
not
get
there yet.
I told Pablo it, and he just couldn't believe what happened.
No, we do
so.
have some time for questions. Chat if you have any questions you want to ask about TennoCon, things leading up. Cross save I can't answer unless you
I
can
think
do
they're
it.
going to
Okay.
reveal cross save during
Scarlet
TennoCon.
Scarlet Spear returning? No, it is not. No. Companion rework news. Question.
Lack of news, but it is something we are gonna do
This year.
This year.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
would say at this point, because this is our last dev stream until TennoCon, we do have a lot that will speak to a lot of questions from this particular dev stream. And it's one of those moments where we're in this, we're going to go heads down, we're going to release Echoes of DeViri with Wisp Prime, and then you're going to see TennoCon August 26, which is going to tell you all about
August
the
26.
of, you know,
The
the
year,
future of Warframe.
yeah.
And this is one of those really
And I
fun
think
times where you have no
usually
idea
they
what's coming. Sometimes
usually
we
it
give you
starts at
DeViri
night.
TennoCon you could have expected.
So August
predicted. Even the
26
Railjack TennoCon, you knew that was kind of
is a Saturday, so it's actually going to be Sunday morning.
to really
At around about
surprise
7 o'clock
everyone,
is
and we wanna
when
keep it that way.
I
So we're gonna
usually
be
can,
as
like, wake up
secretive
and
as we
actually
can
do
up
a
until
watch
that
party.
August 26th day, where we can bring you everything that we've honestly been working on for months from now, and even still throughout the rest of the summer. So like we're
It's
gonna,
gonna be awesome.
we really want it to be a surprise, and we really want to keep you guys guessing, and then of course just show you everything that we've been working on. So it's gonna be our really
Complete
like,
Railjack rework.
I couldn't be more excited for this year's TennoCon.
I'm pumped.
I hope it's
10
like
years to
it's
celebrate.
probably not going to be a complete Railjack rework, but it's probably a
And we're
complete
gonna show
Railjack
you the
rework.
Next.
Or like a massive,
In
or maybe it's a
person,
massive 10-hour quest.
yeah.
You thought
Pressure.
you thought the new war was
Not as strong.
not long enough?
Need a stronger.
Okay.
Renaris rework. I don't think he's next on the list.
The big, it's like the great big,
Basically,
the great big Omegalo rework.
Super-
The great big Omegalo quest.
the DeViri and now with TennoCon, so there really hasn't been much space for reworks. So that is an after TennoCon thing.
Yeah.
I don't think the ones that are on the list right now would not be in Aros. I see most of the people are always asking for Hydroid, so that may or may not happen.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I don't really have like a TennoCon spoiler, so to speak, 'cause like I said, I want it to be a surprise. But I will say that at TennoCon, we are going to, talk about not only the future of Warframe, but the Warframes themselves. And my dream is coming to fruition of having a Warframe with every letter of the alphabet represented. So there will be a frame that starts with the letter D, and we're going to talk about it at TennoCon. And then all we have left is
right.
Q, J, and U?
Well, we're gonna talk about the Q and TennoCon, right?
Maybe. So yeah, we have a Q and a D coming.
Oh.
Damn.
We don't have a U and a J yet, but that's 2024's mission, is the UJ. And then
We
we're
already have-
Did the dev stream? No, we're at the tail end, mate.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're nearly done.
I thought yeah.
so I can't wait.
Is that your anecdote?
No.
Oh.
No, that is not
So
the anecdote. The
confused.
anecdote is actually kind of sad. So, but it's happy but funny. No feelings were hurt.
Happy but funny.
No feelings were hurt.
They've talked about
It's the first time in my life.
basically they've talked about Wisp Prime for a brief moment. They've talked about a few things that are coming with Echoes of DeViri,
Is there-
and they've revealed like a few pages of the art book,
well,
7
anyone else
minutes to
before I share my
6 minutes.
and
do
they're
it.
just talking about like
So this
TennoCon's
morning,
coming
at
and
my house, my
the
friend was
schedule.
over at 8 in the morning for an appointment I had, and she said, "Oh, I wrote something in my phone that someone told me they wanted to tell you." And right away, I'm like, "What's going on here?" So it was her wedding day, and she was a beautiful bride. And I guess somehow people found out she knew me. And on her wedding day, someone said, "Next time you see Rebecca, ask her when cross save is." So the demand for cross save Save has gotten to the point where a bride was somehow, like someone somehow knew that they knew me, and on her wedding day, they asked her to ask me about Cross Save. So she wrote the note in her phone, and then this morning, she's like, oh yeah, I had to ask you about this because it was from a Warframe event. It was either the day before, like it was at her wedding because she had a wedding, and her, like it's all in good spirits. It's not actually like an issue. It's just very funny that that's the first thing that I woke up to this morning.
It's her wedding wish.
Tune into 10
And I told her to watch TennoCon. So anyway, I felt kind of bad. I'm like, oh god, I hope this didn't happen like during.
Yeah, cross savers I think are going to be announced at TennoCon for real, 100%.
Ask Rebecca to ask when
Seems underwhelming.
Coming. We're laughing, but like
no, there's some cool stuff that's coming. the Sidor Gavacore is getting
this morning. I was
an Incarnon.
that some tests had checked out.
Pretty excited for that.
We have to get it right, and we keep saying that, but we will have news of.
There might be some buffs coming to Clever. I don't know anything about what's going on with Clever right now.
Our plans to
because I don't have them yet.
Cross save. Regardless of, we have nothing to share right now. I know it's important. It's so important that someone got asked about it on their wedding day.
Marriage depends on it.
Yeah. So, and if you're that person, thank you for doing that. It's hilarious. We had a good laugh about it. But yeah, so I know that and we all know, and the team can only, get it right in so much time. I know it's important. I want it more than anything. We will have a concrete, here's how it's going to go down at TennoCon, regardless of what you might expect.
Like I said, they're going to explain. They're going to announce how cross save is going to happen in TennoCon. I figured that was basically the deal. Yeah.
Yes.
Consequences of doing it wrong are dire. So
yes.
we definitely
You've said a lot of different people.
It could have been a very different wedding if we screwed up cross save. That person could have said, "Tell Rebecca, you guys deleted my 10-year PlayStation account." Like it could have been a very different wedding. So we don't want to ruin weddings. No, that's our bar.
No wedding.
We will not cross that bar.
Oh my God, someone just said at least it wasn't on her wedding night. Anyway.
Art book.
Yeah, art book. No, well, I think we're kind of, I have a 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, so.
She's got at 3 o'clock. She's got to go.
I got places to be. I'm out of here, guys. I got stuff to do. But yeah, so that's sort of the happy, sad, realistic anecdote about cross save. So.
TennoCon 2023. It's going to be a big day. Like you said, we're going to be pretty secretive about what it is we're doing.
Yeah, we really want to surprise everyone. We really want you to see what we've been working on in the way we're really picturing this really special event. So we really hope that we hope you can't wait for it, but you can wait enough that you don't not wait,
We hope you can't wait when you have to wait.
Yeah. We hope you don't mind
waiting.
Yeah. So August 26th, everything we just talked about, you'll be able to see. I think, sorry, can you go back to that main stage schedule? Yeah, Tenno Live 2023. Well, it's going to be longer this year, actually. We're committing to 90 minutes.
Damn.
Of Tenno Live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
We actually have some, I thought we were going to say
sounds dope.
Really, really special for Tenno Live.
What do you mean? You told me not to.
I said 2.
No, you said wait till July to say
Oh,
something.
shit, you're right. I'm learning the cello.
She's learning the cello.
Okay, I didn't say nothing.
So between the cosplay and Tenno Live,
wait,
we have
what?
A little treat for you. But you'll learn about that in July when we tell you more about TennoCon. But anyways, Tenno Live 2023, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on August 26th. We are doing a bit of a longer one. We have lots to show, lots to say, maybe.
Lots to play?
Lots to play?
I'm not learning the cello.
No, she's not learning the cello. But anyways, that's when you can expect Tenno Live 2023, where we'll give you all the updates and show you exactly the next installment of Warframe and what you guys are being so secretive about.
It's going to be cool.
It's going to be very cool. Can't wait to see you there. And I think that's it. We've done our prizes. We've done all our things. The next update, of course, will be Echoes of Deviri, like we talked about, with some Incarnons, the Dojo Room, the Mason Shield weapon, and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then Wisp Prime, July 27th.
That's right. And then we have the 10th anniversary stuff still happening. So there's things to do between now and TennoCon. Obviously, this is the last dev stream. We will have prime time tonight. It's a double whammy tonight, so stay tuned for prime
Apparently
time.
someone's leaving.
No.
The prime time had the name of like someone's like leaving DE.
Prime times I think until July 20th, I believe.
I guess they found another job or something, or they have to move or something. I don't know.
Tenno Live 2023, at the big show.
Yeah.
Yeah, live audience.
Can't wait.
Ooh,
It's gonna be crazy.
it'll be fun.
If I'm in crutches, don't push me over. All right.
If I'm in crutches, push me over.
No. We can have one big crutch.
It's like
That's what
a
you are to me?
competition.
Oh. Wait, is that bad?
Okay.
I think that's bad.
No, it's
You
not.
enable her.
Oh, okay, great.
That is bad.
All right, thank you so much for watching the last dev stream of now. I was gonna say of the year, but that's not accurate.
Of the day.
Of the day, yeah, there you go. We'll see you dev stream wise, 10:00 live wise until August 26th. We'll see you on August 26th. It's 3 p.m., so drop is done. Very good. Anyways,
I didn't get it.
You didn't get
I
it.
didn't get a built Umbra Forma.
You're not. You ain't doing it right. All right, thank you so much for watching.
Thanks,
Stay
everyone.
safe.
Thanks, everyone.
everybody.
See you at TennoCon.
All right, well there we go.
Stream of the day. No.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
Okay, well there we go. So basically, in summary, Wisp Prime is coming soon. July something. I don't quite remember what day it was. Let's see if I can find it. Wisp Prime is coming soon. Along with that, we're getting Gunsen and Foreman Prime. There's some new Incarnans incoming with the Echoes of Deviri update. Specifically, Gamma Core Incarnan, which means Sinoid Gamma Core Incarnan. You bet your ass I'll be getting that. I'm wailing on Wisp Prime. I suspect a lot of people will be wailing on Wisp Prime. I have every intention of getting Wisp Prime via the Warframe market on the cheap when I inevitably log in, because it will be cheap. Because that's always the case with primes. They seemingly become really expensive during the day, and then by the time I log in, they're significantly cheaper. Yes, Gamma Core Incarnate is coming. Apparently, we're going to be able to buy it for plat if it's on release, which I think it's been weird. And otherwise, TennoCon, and TennoCon. So yeah, I don't know if I'll actually, I don't know if I'll put the watch party on YouTube, because obviously we simul stream on YouTube on the Kategari live channel. So if you've missed it, guessed how, you can always just watch the VOD on YouTube, like immediately when I'm done streaming for the night. But yeah, I'll be right back. I actually managed to get the Umbral Former for the dev stream. Oh, you actually watched it. Okay. Oh, you let it play out and then you went to bed. Oh, so you actually didn't watch it. You didn't watch it, but you got the Umbral Former. Man, maybe I should do that. Because they always do their dev streams while I'm very much asleep. Problem is, I don't even get the opportunity of being like, well, I'm about to go to sleep, but they've just started. For me, it's like, I'm definitely very much asleep, and now they've started. Halfway through. So, you know, it's even more cringe for me. So here I am, being a Warframe content creator, and I'm actively unable to get things from the friggin' dev stream because racism against Australians, I guess. I don't know. Time. Oh, I should probably find some time and you know, actually sort out my horse. Yeah, I think it's high time I actually sort out my horse. I'll get the bits and pieces and then I'll stop. Actually, no, I should be able to customize my horse now. I should be able to customize my horse now. Because I've actually unlocked the ability to use my horse in other areas. And actually, I've actually just level 10'd travel. So in Kategari itself, I will be able to actually what do you call it? Teleport to other players. So that's gonna be really, really good. When someone's like, "Hey, I've got an owl crate," I'll be like, "Yes, I'm gonna teleport to you right now." Let's customize my horse. Okay, so we have different pedigrees. So we've got this one. That's nice and clean. This one looks like a freaking prime horse. I can see why this one costs a bit more. I'm leaning towards that one. Big hoofs. Big horns. No, I don't like that. This one's... nah. I think I'll go for the big horns. I don't know if any of this is in a pack, so that's why I'm like not choosing anything right now. It's a stiff, big-ass tail. No. This almost looks phallic. I think I'm gonna go for the Velific tail. Saddle. Oh yeah, saddle. Ooh. Now that actually looks pretty good. Nope. That actually looks pretty decent. And that's not too bad. I think I'm gonna go with this. And what is this? Coronet. Huh. That looks silly. No. Oh, that's what that other guy had, actually. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the Vexage. Wait, it seems like my folks might be calling in a night. Actually, my folks are calling in a night. Okay, never mind. I'm going to hop out then. I'm gonna call it a night then in that case. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, as always, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace!